There he is. Hey, welcome in at Axolotl. How you doing? You're muted or something on the terminal. I can see you blinking or something. Or maybe you haven't switched over your microphone. Could be either or. Who knows which one? Way to find out either. Like someone can tell me. Welcome in, Pikeman. How you doing? Hey, Glenn Larceny, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Happy you joined us today. Terminal just getting set up right now. Oh, I think he's ready, guys. Hello, sir.
Hello.
This is a Wendy's. I don't know what you're doing here. Okay, I thought the joke would be better, but apparently it wasn't. I tried. What can I do? What can I do? He's locked in, I think, Axolotl. I think he's finally there.
Are we on YouTube?
Yeah, we're on both now. Hey, what's up, Salty? How you doing?
It says discussing storage management.
Oh no, did I forget to change that? Okay. All right.
It's easy to change.
Weekly preview. So Pokemon Go event. Weekly preview. It's more exciting. Costumes. It's kind of fun.
What's up, Pika Man?
Here.
Yes, Axolotl, we're doing both.
Exactly. We're trying both. We want to see how it's gonna work out because, like, I'm interested. Because like people prefer, honestly. Change the bitrate of this thing. Keep forgetting. I'll have to remember to do that next time. I'm gonna write a note for myself. Remember to change bitrate. That maybe cause an issue. Luckily, we don't do anything too high tech. But hey, no problem, Axolotl. Whatever works for you, that's why we're doing this. But yeah, whatever. Well, luckily we're not doing anything too crazy, so the bitrate shouldn't be too big of an issue, except for our voices. But we'll make sure next time that is fixed.
Just so everybody knows, we're live both on Twitch and on YouTube. You can go to either one. We're monitoring the chat on both.
Okay, and now I think I am ready to start. If you are, sir.
Yep, let's get going.
So, hello everyone. I'm Dark.
And I'm Terminal.
And we're here to break down what's coming up in Pokemon Go in this weekly preview. We have some exciting stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Chat is still being displayed. Uh-oh. Hopefully that's not going to cause an issue.
Let's just leave it for now.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's continue then on. Okay. So for this week, we have Halloween Part 1 continuing into Halloween Part 2, where we're getting some new costumes. But first, on Monday, it is now Max Monday for Woobat. So you'll see more of those out there in power spots. Then on Tuesday, which is very interesting, is we got Spotlight Hour for Sinistea, which we now can get the shiny for. So that is one I'll be going for, because don't forget that antique form takes 400 candy to evolve. So you want to try and grab as much as you can. Since it's double catch candy, that means we're getting stacks upon stacks, which we'll talk about a little bit later. Finally, Giratina, Mega Gengar, Mega Sableye, and Mega Banette are replacing the Genesect, and then Mega Houndoom and Absol. And then we're getting some more costume Pokemon in the raids to replace the other ones that we had before. But the shadows will still remain. Let's see. And then on Saturday we've got Max Battle Day with Garbodor, and finally we're getting the Great League and Great League Halloween Cup. Right. And then, of course, as always on Sunday, we get a trade day. Now let's move on to Max Monday, which again, like I said, is Woobat. It's Tier 1, 250 MP, and it's going to have its Max Monday hour from 6 to 7 p.m. local time, the Pogo hour, and it's going to be pretty easy to take down. I don't think we're going to have any issue with that. But also it invalidates every single other Woobat or Swoobat you've done. And this is why I don't evolve my Pokemon, because I know something else new is going to come out, and then it'll mean I can't even flex my old ones because the other one is so bad now because it's not Dynamax. Terminal, anything?
Nope, much of the same. Copy and paste. The good news is it's a new one. Time to hunt for another shiny one of these. Right now, I've been using my max particles for getting to level 74, but I'll be starting back on that. On hunting for these once I'm done.
There you go. All right. And that's really all there is to say about Dynamax Woobat. It's going to be entirely forgettable. But here's the interesting part. Tuesday Spotlight Hour, we've got Sinistee, like I said, with 2 times Catch Candy. And since it now can be shiny, this is a great way to hopefully get yourself a shiny if you haven't yet. And even the antique form, because I think it's a 1 out of 100 rate for the antique. So I usually catch between 200 and 300 Pokemon per Spotlight Hour. So good chance you get a couple there. Terminal, tell me how that Catch Candy will stack with what we get from the Go Pass.
So in the Go Pass, I think everyone, if you haven't paid for it by that point, everyone should be able to get to level 2. And so you're gonna get double Catch Candy from that. If you paid for it, it's gonna be 3 times Catch Candy, and it should be stacking with the double Catch Candy on there. Now it's not gonna be a multiplier. So for example, if you paid for the Halloween ticket, it's not gonna be 6 times Catch Candy. It's probably
Okay.
gonna be 4 times Catch Candy from my experience mostly. So
Okay.
it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, so add a Mega in there. You'll be getting some pretty good candy out of those guys, I would say. Plus, with the transfer bonuses you get as well. So good.
Yeah, that transfer bonus I've been using and abusing. We could talk more about that when we get to the Halloween portion of it.
Sure.
But the reason why I specifically put Mega Sableye in here is because he gives bonuses to both Psychic and Ghost type, and it's one of those unique typers that gives us both types of candy. So definitely want to, if you have a Mega 3 of this or even a Mega 2 of Sableye, it's definitely a good one to have Mega during this time period. I've been megaing this entire event though.
Thanks, Pika. Really appreciate it. But also, what types is Sableye again?
I thought it was Psychic. I guess not. When you Mega it. Dark and Ghost, because that is actually covering the 2 times. I had it back.
I'm right here. You don't have to say my name so loudly. I'm right here.
Oh, we're going those dad jokes. Good one.
That's the entire reason why I did that, just so I could set myself up. Sure. Yeah. Me too, Bomb Bimby. I'm really excited for this one. I'm definitely going out and doing that, and hopefully can finally get one of those shinies. I mean, yeah, it's not, but just wait to get disappointed by Poltergeist in this shot, because those are pretty terrible. Like Gengar levels of terrible shinies, even though I love my Poltergeist line. It's shiny. Could be a lot better.
I personally like this shiny. I mean, it's a nice bright pink shiny. Yeah. And it's definitely one that is definitely worth hunting for. Plus, also, everybody's trying to find the antique. I've got a couple of the antiques. No shinies yet on any of them for me. It's definitely been a hard grind, and I'm hoping that that this Spotlight Hour makes it happen. So I like the pink one.
Are you just not a fan of pink shinies, Pika? Because I know people who just aren't a fan of pink shinies, and the reverse, people who are just fans of pink shinies. So is it just the color? Is that your issue with it? Oops, didn't mean to do that. My bad, guys.
Thanks for joining Imagine Legacy. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for joining. Welcome in. Yeah, I mean, I get that. If you don't like a certain color, it makes sense. But next we have the Great League and Great League Halloween Cup coming in, which starts on Tuesday and ends on, I'm going to guess, a different Tuesday than the Tuesday it starts on.
Yeah, it's out for a week.
Yeah, so for a whole week, guys.
Yep, it's a Great League, plus there's another version of the Great League. I don't like that they're doing 2 Great Leagues at the same time, but Just gives you a little bit less choices on there, makes it a little bit more challenging.
Boo! I'm just gonna let that one sit for a minute. Let everyone realize what I did there.
Yes, the Halloween. You're scary.
Yeah, I'm very scary. Okay. Yeah. So, anything? Is there any kind of teams or anything you like about this one? Because I usually don't like it when it's limited like that. It's always like I understand why. I think it's a good thing. It's just that I don't want to keep building more and more teams. Like I did like a couple matches during this battle weekend. I'm spent already. I'm done.
I actually been having a good time this weekend. I
Yeah.
built myself a Master League team, and
Oh, cool.
I had a string of 17 wins in a row at one point this weekend. So
Pretty good.
definitely making use of it. I'm not getting all my 100 battles in, but having a good time with it.
Matters. All right. Next, we're talking about the rotation now. So, like I said before, we're getting Mega Gengar, Bennett, and Sableye. So if you're disappointed with the Gengar shiny, hey, no worries. Look at that. Look at that bad boy right there. Oh, such a good shiny. Wish the base form
And
was like
I'm
that.
the one that put this slide together, and I'm not a fan of the Sableye shiny, so I decided to leave him in the better coloring version of him. But the
Well,
other two are
now
definitely the shinies.
people are gonna think that's the shiny now. You've confused everyone. I'm
Uh,
confused.
well, it's as good as the difference in the shiny between a Gengar and a Gengar shiny, not the Mega
You
version.
take that back.
And
I like Sableye shiny. You take that back. Dare
yeah,
you?
that's a little bit too pea green soup for me. But everyone's got their own thing going.
I like a good emerald. Anyway, and also Mega Banette, which is also there. And then Mega Gengar has a unique typing, Ghost Poison, Sableye as well with Dark Ghost, which we talked about before. And then Banette's just a Ghost type. So like, you already have it in your Mega deck. Just go for the other two, because the other two are actually useful. Hey, Raj, welcome in. Okay, now we're on to what's going to be very interesting 5-star raid, which is Giratina. We're getting the altered form, which again is the Thicatina. That one has the 6 legs. Okay, that one is gonna be the one you see throughout the week, and then during raid hour, we're apparently only getting the altered form, which would be no legs Zatina. From on Wednesday, October 29th, 7 p.m. local time. And don't forget, we still got the seasonal bonus of 1 rare candy XL for a 5-star catch, as long as you catch it by 6:59 p.m. If it's at 7 p.m., sorry, out of luck. And also, just to remind y'all, because we've had quite a few raids with 1 out of 10 shiny chance, this is down to 1 out of 20, which is the standard rate for legendaries for 5 stars. Terminal, are you going to be raiding this one?
Of course I am. I actually got traded the other day about a month ago. I got myself a 98 shiny, the one with the legs, and so
Ooh.
definitely, one off. It's a 15, 15, 14. I definitely
Mm-hmm.
gonna go for that. Plus, on
Nice.
top of it, what I this bonus going on with the
Mm-hmm.
triple with getting 3 XLs when you get to level 23 or higher of transferring them is definitely worthwhile for it. So I want those. I'm grinding for those XLs. Is really what most of my raids have been going for lately.
Yeah. All right. And yeah, I know a dumb question asked if you're gonna raid Giratina. Of course you're gonna raid Giratina. Ooh,
Yep.
Hundo Lucky Mandibuzz Raj, very nice. Yeah, so and plus also shiny is really nice. Do you want to flex a little bit with the shiny terminal? Do you want to flex a little bit?
Oh, show my shiny up here on the screen. So
Mm-hmm.
let's do that.
Let
So
me let me go over to Discord. Those I think I forgot to click into your thing. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, now it should show his stuff.
and your chat is on the other side. I'm a little bit off centered on the screen there, so probably not ready for this right now.
Oh wow. Hold on a second. Oh wow, yeah, it got all messed up here. Okay, we'll go back to the other one then. That was weird. Okay, we'll have to fix that next time. All right, well
Yep.
anyway, let's continue on. All right, so we got I said Garrett coming out. Everyone, if you're looking for that guy, he'll be here soon again. No, it's one people like to go after. Next, we have a new thing coming out, which is Gigantamax Garbodor. Max Battle Day. This is going to be on November 1st from 2 to p.m. 2 to 5 p.m. local time. Oh, which one's better? I mean, obviously Altered because it's so cool. Obviously, that's the answer. For PvP, I don't know, Terminal. I'd say probably the Thicatina is better.
I'm curious. It's been a while since I've checked it out. I can get the answer in just a moment here, but
No, I've seen a
um,
few of the Thicatina in the Great League when I did a few of those, or Ultra League when I did a few of those. I remember that.
Giratina. So the in Great League, the Shadow Altered is much better than the non-altered. So that's the one with the legs. I'm guessing. I always get those backwards.
Altered has no
Altered
legs.
is
Origin is Thicatina.
yes. And then in Ultra League, the altered one also is much higher ranks. It's 37 versus 139 for the Origin form. And I don't know if it's a good one in the Master League there. So under Master League, they're all ranked about the same. They're honestly, they're none of them are very highly ranked in Master League, and you can probably skip using any of them for Master Leagues.
Yeah. So I mean, it's definitely worth it, but you want to definitely do the raid hour then if you want the sorry, you want to do you want to rate it not in the raid hour because the raid hour gives you the origin. Altered is
Yep.
Thicatina.
Yeah, you
Okay.
still get the same. Luckily, it's the same
Yeah.
candy, so it's definitely worth doing.
Yes. Still works. Yeah. Okay. So back to Gigantamax Garbodor Max Battle Day. You'll get up to 600 particles that day. All power spots will host this G Max Garbodor. They'll refresh more frequently. You'll get 8 times max particles from power spots. 2 additional special trades. Oh, hey, was that like that before?
This is they've been doing that on most Gmax, Gigantamax days. So they've been
Okay.
doing two extra special trades, but you do need to complete those usually by the end of the event. So my recommendation in that case is before the event starts, before 2 p.m. local time, get one trade done, and that way you can get 2 trades done during the event there. So
Yeah, and then to continue on from there, remote raid limit courses increased to 20, which will go until 8 p.m. I think on that day, 5 to 8 p.m. Yep, 2 times max particles for exploring. That's actually starts at 12 a.m. that day, so you get that the whole day. Raj, I mean, I guess technically there are no events if you're not going to do this, but there is one event technically, Raj. And then adventure distance for max particles will take a quarter distance, and that is also again the entire day from 12 a.m. to 5 p.m. And I would say that probably want to do this because this is, I think, the only Gmax Pokemon with a poison move, which could come in handy later once we get to Grimmsnarl and then Hatterene. So I would say you probably want to raid this just for those two. They're really good against them, but you still got Metagross. But I would say it's definitely an option. But besides that, I don't think it has a lot of viability.
nope. And it's the typical 1 in 10 shinies is what we're expecting out of these things. So
Mhm.
it's going to be, you have to get through that. If you work everything correctly and you get the paid ticket, you can end up doing about 12 or 13 for including the paid ticket. If you don't have the paid ticket, save up your particles enough from the day before. So make sure, actually 2 days before, you want to make sure you go into the event with at least 1,600 particles on Saturday morning, and then you'll be able to get about 7 of them done for free.
Okay, so you got a chance to get hopefully one, but as we know with statistics, that's probably not the case. But hopefully you do anyway. You know, that's the nature of the game.
I got some friends of mine that are super lucky that'll probably get 6 or 7 out of the 10 that they do. So
Right,
that's
yeah.
how it always works.
Always that one
So
person, right? I know.
thanks for joining Atomic Girl, and Christian, thanks for joining for the first time. Appreciate you stopping
Welcome
in.
in, everybody. Okay, next we got Halloween event is still going on, which will end though on Monday, just to do with more Halloween. So and then but the tiers from the Halloween pass will continue on. So you've got tier 3, tier 2, tier 3, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. I know how to count. You'll still get those bonuses all throughout the event, which eventually will end on November 2nd. So we still got Poltergeist and Sinistea out there. We talked about the Spotlight Hour. We still have Zora and Greavard. and a lot of other spawns we've been seeing, like creepy crawlies like Venipede and Spinnerack, got other ghosts like Sableye and Duskull, and finally, those dark types, Zora, Sableye, other guys. So, but very soon though, after that, we'll be getting Halloween Part 2 on Monday, which is going
Actually,
to
before
be
we go to Halloween, you back up a second. I want to harp
sure.
on something here.
What are you going to harp on?
So I just want to re-emphasize this bonus pass in the tier 3 pass that you, especially the paid for piece, but even if you didn't pay for it, getting
Mhm.
those getting the XL candy on it when you're transferring is a big deal. And the way that you can guarantee that you're going to get an XL candy for doing that is if you power up anything you're transferring to level 23 or higher. And if you have the paid ticket, when you transfer that, you will be getting every single time, you'll be getting at least 3 XLs. So if you have a non-shadow Pokemon, and for example from a raid, you're gonna catch it at level 20. If it's boosted, a level 25. If it's a level 20, and all you have to do is boost it up to level 23, which would cost you 16 candies and some Stardust. And then when you transfer it, you're going to end up getting 3 regular candies back. Plus, also, you'll get 3 XL candies. So for the grand total of 13 regular candy cost, you're going to end up getting 3 XL candies. That is an incredible transfer that a lot of people just are not taking advantage of. I've gone through all of my mythicals and power each one of them up to make sure I'm at level 23. And if you have a shadow that you want to do this to, you need to use 22 candies to get it up to level 23 or higher. So it is very, very useful for getting a lot of XLs out of this. So every mythical, every legendary, I'm just going through those one at a time. Ones that I'm not going to keep, getting them to level 23 or higher, and then transferring. So I like to just keep reemphasizing this because people keep being surprised every time I've talked to anyone else about it or mentioned about it. It's definitely a unique bonus that we haven't gotten in a long time, and it's a easy way to take advantage of it. For 13 regular candies, you're going to get 3 XLs. Definitely worthwhile doing. Dark, we can move on to Halloween Part 2 if you're still ready for it.
Yeah. Well, one thing I also want to add on, yeah, Majin, I agree with you about this, and we're gonna probably be doing a stream tomorrow about doing just this, where we actually walk through all the steps we transfer Pokemon, even like showing if you don't power them up, what you get, and then what happens when you power them up, and what happens. Because this is a bonus where more people need to know about. I agree. So we're gonna try and spread the word, so people can finally get rid of all those mythicals and legendaries taking up box space. All right, yeah. So on to Halloween Part 2, which literally is just cosplay, Pogo cosplay. You get to wear a costume. You get to wear a costume. You get to wear a costume, and you get to wear a costume. And so I have put up here all the different costumes. The spawns up there are actually just the two new ones that we're getting, which are Noibat and Noivern with a headband, and then Teddy Ursa, Ursaring, and Ursulina with a witch hat. And then, of course, we have Froakie coming back with the little, very creatively named Halloween costume. Same with Rowlet, and then with Gorgeist. We're also getting Pikachu with the Mischief hat. We're also getting Piplup in his little Mischief hat. We got the Trick or Treat Gengar. We got the Drifblim in the Mischief hat. And then we have the spooky Vulpix. If I believe I got all of those names correct too. Heck yeah.
Yeah, this is unfortunately not everything's evolvable, but there's definitely a lot of costumes to shoot for, a lot of shiny costumes to be shooting for. A lot of it though is a repeat from previous events, which is kind of nice. So you mainly have to focus on the 2 new ones. If you've got the shinies from previous events, I definitely have some to fill in, but I do have some
Yep.
of the other ones already. So
Fun
looking
fact:
forward to this.
when I was doing this, I had the Gengar shiny and the regular one swapped, because who can tell?
Yes, they're very close to each other.
Too
Thanks
close.
for, yep. We see that I choose Yugigi. I don't know how to say that, but thanks for joining up. And also, Trainer Mystic is in chat. Also, thanks for joining.
Welcome in,
Tiger
everybody.
just joined up.
Hey, Tiger. Welcome in as well. All right. So yeah, for Halloween Part 2, like, this is basically going to be just, you're going to be catching a bunch of costumes. So make sure you got your Ultra Balls all ready. You got your Golden Razzes, because believe me, some of these guys will be annoying to get in the ball. So you're gonna have to be spamming that. Not as bad as that concert celebration with Audino, but it's gonna be kind of bad, especially Pikachu. That guy hates getting in Pokeballs for some reason. I mean, the anime, I guess, would be the reason. But I'm rambling. Let's move on. All right.
Well, before you move on, why don't we
Yeah,
just talk
sure.
when we're oh, you've got the field research. This is fine. That's exactly what I
Yeah,
wanted to
yeah.
talk about.
I was not. Yeah, I was going right for that because exactly. So on 1-star rates, we still have Galarian Mask and then Poltergeist and Sinisty. Now remember, Galarian Mask also has a boosted shiny 1/64. So if you still want to go for that, good chance of getting a shiny. But joining them is Pikachu with the Mischief Hat and Piplup with, I believe it's also called the Mischief Hat. Those will join them. Both those cannot evolve. Just to let you know, so you have to go hunting too much for them, but you're gonna need at least 2 if you're doing a living dex with Pikachu, both the male and female. And 3 stars, we got the Trick or Treat Gengar, and then also the Drifblim with the Mischief Hat. And then in field research, the first top 3, Froakie, Pikachu, and Rowlet, those are from Catch 10 Pokemon. Then Teddiursa and Noibat can come from Evolve 3 Pokemon. And Spiritomb will still be there, and he will be win 3 raids. On top of that, we will still have the Mega Energy ones. As far as the other ones that gave us the Amass, Sableye, and whatnot, I don't think they will be. I think they're getting replaced exclusively by the the costume ones. Yes.
Yep.
So you're gonna have a pretty good chance to go looking for these. Honestly, at this point, except for the Mega Energy ones, I would keep all of these field research. And since we do have a lot of Pumpkinboos as well, hold on to those, trade them real quick. Then you got 3 to quickly evolve and send them out. Oh, that reminds me. This is actually a perfect time to also then do this one more time. Yeah, Tiger. Evo search. There we go. If you need anything to easily evolve, I'd say favorite this on your home screen because you might be using that a lot over the next few days. Let's also then post this into the YouTube chat. There we go. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
So I think this has actually turned out to be a pretty good event. And according to Leak Duck, all right, the reason why I even put on Vulpix and Pumpkaboo is because they're saying that all those will be in the wild, including Froakie and Route, like all those guys. So hopefully we'll be seeing a lot of those out there. So nothing is confirmed, but that's what Leak Duck is saying, which they could have gotten from the data miners. So be ready to be catching a lot of stuff during this event.
Yep. And go ahead.
No, turn around. I bet you're about to answer what I was about to say. Go ahead.
So the Zora glitch, as people are calling it, which makes it so if you have a buddy that's ridiculously small, your Zoras will be very large, and if you have a ridiculously large buddy, your Zoras can be very small, XXS and smaller than that. And you have to make sure you use an auto catcher. There's no reason to think that that's going to stop. That has not been stopped from day one from once this was discovered, and it's going to continue on. I've actually during this event I've got 2 larger ones than the previous events. I personally find that my biggest ones that I'm getting are with my smallest, not an XXS, not even an XS, but my smallest Kartana is an auto catching with that has gotten me the largest ones so far. Therefore,
smallest by weight or by height?
By weight.
So it's about weight. And also PSA, guys, don't click on it before your auto catcher gets to it.
Yes. Yeah, then the stats will get set. So you want to make sure you do that. And one other thing is that coming up, starting Monday at 10 a.m., we're going to have showcases for both biggest Noibat and biggest Teddiursa. So those are ones that you're going to want to be hunting also, or make sure you save up your XXLs of those. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be, and those end on October 29th at 9 p.m. local time, or 8 p.m. local time, probably.
Yep. Okay. Great. And then, yeah, like I said, you'll get these all these different energies for the different dark and ghost type megas. Well, I would say the old megas, because we have other megas coming soon. Ooh, exciting, guys. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the weekly postmortem. So first, I would like to ask Terminal, how is your sprint to level 80 going right now?
So I got the mileage done, or kilometers done, is the way they put in the game. I
Hmm.
have a few max moves to finish up, which I'll easily be able to finish up, and I'm at 186 out of 250 field research tasks. So I'm
Oh,
currently on level
nice.
73, and trying to do that. I expect to finish up those research tasks hopefully before I go to sleep tonight. I don't give a I don't care if it's 2 a.m., but I want to get through these research tasks. So after this, I'm going to be going back out and doing some
Nice.
grinding for that. Love to get it over with.
Grinding, grinding. Doesn't
Yep,
love a
I'm
little bit of
very much.
grinding.
I'm enjoying this. This is it's nice
Good.
having challenges and stuff like that. I'm a little bit scared of when we get to the point where I need 999 excellent throws, but I'll deal with it at that point.
You'll just raid a lot.
Yeah, or this. I wish it was happening during this event. I would have my buddy be something big and easy to get excellent throws on, like I was
Hmm?
practicing a little bit with the Shadow Snorlax that I have. So that's a good one to do it
Nice.
on. But
Well,
unfortunately, I'm sure it won't be at that level at that point.
I mean, honestly, I like Cartana because I get practice throws in Cartana, which is notoriously hard to hit.
Yeah, for no, Cartan is hard, but it's not the hardest one. I'm trying to do something like one of the scatterbugs. Those are difficult to get an excellent throw on. Things like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. But those are like a dime a dozen, though. I actually want to catch my Cartana in a raid, so I'd rather practice on that one. The Scatterbug will wait for me to catch it. It will always wait.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious if anyone else is up to level 72 or 73, and how do you feel that it's going? Feel free to jump in the chat and let us know. Let us know how you feel like the grind's going. Like I mentioned, I'm enjoying the grind and something new to challenge and something new to do. So
You know,
definitely working hard at it.
All right, so about the Halloween events so far, I'll say it's been pretty good. I have enjoyed Poltergeist coming out. Sinisty being in the wild is also fantastic. It's been long enough. It should have come to the wild. I'm glad it has. Also, the bonuses we get are fantastic too in terms of transferring. Like, they're actually solving some problems with these bonuses here in terms of getting the candy for Sinisty and then having a really good reason to finally transfer all your mythicals and your legendaries. It's pretty crazy, like how good these bonuses are. And then oh yeah, I got a hundo rotom. Yeah, baby.
Yes, that was a nice. That was a nice one. You opened up your pass yesterday and messaged me late at night. And you're like, I
Yeah.
got a hundo. It's very good.
Yeah, I agree with both you, Larceny and Majin. Like, I'm one who I'm taking my sweet time. Terminal is going hard, but yeah, it's nice to see people having excitement and getting out there and wanting to do some more pogo stuff. I'm glad. Like, it's been a fun shakeup. At least like things have been moving on, and hopefully like the pace we're at right now, I hope will continue because I do not need things to go to breakneck pace month after month. I think this is like nice right now. It's kind of perfect.
I can tell you November is going to be a little bit rough. We got a
I
full week
know.
before Go Wild is going to be
I know.
going hard at it. So
I
one
know.
thing I do want to point out, if during Tuesday's spotlight hour, if you're catching everything and not checking to see if you get the antique, if you search for Sinisty in your bag and you sort by number, the antiques will sort after the non-antiques, after
Yeah.
the phony. So it's
Yeah.
an easy way to find those out. So go through, you can go ahead and do a quick search through. And for example, I've got a CP44 Sinisty that's a phony. My next one is an 807 Antique. Makes it
Hmm.
really easy to spot them and figure out which
Yeah.
ones you have.
So
And
basically
I
saying
have
is
actually
do number, but do opposite though. So with the antiques at the top, have the number
either
pointing
which way.
up and so down. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So either which
That's
way,
not.
that
Yeah, that's
should
good.
work.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Luckily, yeah. Like, that's one nice thing about the pogo searching. I remember Raj and I were talking about the benefits versus the pros and cons of boxes in Legends ZA, and he's just sitting there complaining about the whole thing. And I'm like, dude, we can't type on the Switch. You can't do it the same way. And so I'll say one thing about pogo searching though. Having them arranged like that, able to arrange them like that by number, whatever, is a pretty nice thing, I would say. In terms of at least the way
Yeah,
it's laid out.
I wish there was more searches you could do for it, but yeah, that works. One other fun thing that I like to do is I've
Yeah.
actually auto caught two antiques
Uh huh.
with the auto catcher, and I call them antique red balls. So it's going to be rare that you're going to be able to get those, but that's
Mm,
something I was going through and
that's
going through
cool.
and looking what I get. So
Yeah. S-
definitely worthwhile tracking those out. There's some people that are collectors of things like that you can that you can catch with a red ball, for example, legendaries. There's some people who
See,
actually have a
Raj.
legendary that's caught it.
See,
So
see. I
yep,
told you people catch Pokemon in different balls. You didn't believe me. Well, he didn't believe me. He just didn't want to do it. It's different. But my story is he
yeah,
didn't believe me.
whatever fits the narrative that works for you.
Yeah, agreed, Maj. I definitely like having these breaks because like a nice long event, like where I can pace myself instead of like having to like go for 3 days. Is I think an improvement. I like it to be a bit longer. So like even like for free to play players, it's also really good too because you get more time, to do the different raids while they're here and whatnot. Like I think it's good. I think it's good. I think more events should be this long and like give us a lot of cool bonuses and stuff like that. Also, talking about different search terms, a level search term or in the way to indicate what level your Pokemon is would be amazing.
It's something I've actually been thinking about putting together with ultimately I'm going to be creating a search string calculator. Basically, it's going to look like on the website would be that you could say I want to find Pokemon that are this. It has to be by Pokemon type, so you could say Sinistea that are level 10, and I can probably find those in there within a range of what level 10 would be. So it'd be able to narrow it down. So it'd filter it down to the CP that potential level 10 Pokemon are, that type of thing. So it's possible to do, and it's something that I'm probably gonna put in there ultimately. But that is something we're working on for the website.
All right. Let's see. And then trade day. I still need to do some of this tonight, but this is great with everything going on with the transfer bonus. So I'll be doing this and like I said tomorrow I'm going to do a stream where I just go through my bag and get rid of some stuff. Terminal, you said you've been doing it already. Do you still have stuff you could probably have more stuff you can clear out, don't you?
I mean, I only have 19 bag space, and I'm maxed out at 1,650, so I don't have a choice in the matter. So yeah,
Good
I've got
point.
to go through it. Yes.
Good point. I agree with you on that. Yeah, excellent. So we're definitely gonna have that stream tomorrow. I'll make sure I get that phone overlay fixed so that it displays correctly tomorrow. Because I definitely want to go through that and help people out with that thing. Because I'm also need you to teach me a little bit to make sure I know what to look for the levels and make sure I power them up just enough, so that I can get rid of them and get a guaranteed XL because there's definitely a lot of them. Because like especially for Ray, I mean I still have all my Rays.
Yeah, I've gotten rid of a bunch of them. Let's see, I'm down to 69. I definitely probably
Nice,
get rid of a few more. So
nice.
what I did is I'm keeping the Rayquazas that I caught from distances. That way, when I do trades with them, then I can get the 3 or 4 candies, depends upon when that is. I'm also keeping any ones that are boosted already, so there are level 25 ones. So
It
those
would
are
be
the ones that
funny.
I keep for future trades.
It would be funny if you went to trade with somebody and they were from where you're trying to trade them a Ray from, and then bam,
Yeah.
sorry, buddy, no
Well, the
candy
good
for
news
you.
The good news is it now tells you in the trade screen, that type of thing. I love that they've added in the trade screen that you can see the backgrounds. It's definitely been very helpful.
Yeah, I mean like these quality of life features. Oh my god, Niantic, you're spoiling us right now. Holy crap, it's
I
so
was just
nice.
talking to the Majin Legacy earlier today, and he was
Yeah.
complimenting how much it helps in the trade, where you can see how many special trades you have left.
Oh my
I
god,
personally
right?
think that's a precursor to coming out for remote trades that they're talking about in the future, but it's definitely very
Mm.
helpful.
Yeah, it's great, and like we just need a raid trade counter as well because I need to know how much longer it'll take before we're finally out of trades. Because like when you're like starting out, you're pretty good, but then after a while, like when you've definitely lost count, because I mean, who actually keeps track of how many they've done, right? You're just sitting there going, "Oh my god, how much longer until this is over?" Is like what you're thinking about. I'm gonna say probably 70 to 80 trades in is what you're thinking.
Oh yeah, definitely gets a little tedious sometimes, and knowing where you knowing how much you have left to do definitely would be nice.
Yeah, for sure. See that number tick down is always great to see. Oh yeah, so That's everything. So yeah, so how's everyone's Halloween events gone so far? Everyone having a pretty good time? Uh any memorable, notable catches out there so far besides my Hundo Rotom?
While you're while people are coming into the chat, I do want to point out if somebody is level 74, please open their gifts. They've got 500 gifts that they need to send. I'm going to be that person hopefully very soon. So please grind away and make sure you're opening up level anybody who's level 74. I actually have a search. And anybody who's level 73 in my that's a friend of mine, they get a search nickname of 74 to make sure I could do that. So what's up, Ashton? Thanks for joining up.
Well, I will say this. I think you're just priming the rest of us so when you're level 74, we'll do it without you having to ask all of us. I think that's what you're actually doing.
I don't think it's going to go that smoothly, but that's my goal.
So yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you're only harping on it because it's going to help you out in the future. That's why you're doing it. Once you're past level 74, you won't say it. You won't mention it again. I bet. Not even once.
No, not me. I'm the kind of person. I've been priming this for everybody. You know me. I'm a big sharer. So
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for watching. Yeah, it was pretty good because like I was just sitting there, just like going, I got the catch bonus, so I might as well catch everything now because I was waiting to get that bonus before I caught everything. I was just going through it, and all of a sudden I was like, "What? Okay, sweet." So that was a pretty fun little one. I don't think I've gotten anything else. I've gotten like 3 shinies, but none of them are shinies for this event so far. I've gotten a Mankey, a Machop. Oh wait, Venipede. I think that's part of the event. So I've gotten more shinies that are not part of the event. I've gotten shinies that are part of the event. Venipede
yeah, I've
even
got
a
a
spawn?
shiny.
Is it
I
even
got
a
a
spawn
shiny
for this event?
Rattata. No,
Oh,
it's not a
okay.
specific sign. Yeah,
Oh, so it
I
is
got a
3.
shiny
Okay.
Rattata.
Yeah.
Shiny Rattata, shiny Meowth, and oh, here's something that somebody was recently asked me. So Wicked,
Mhm.
I don't know if he's here right now, but he had asked me, have you gotten anything from the daily eggs? I have actually hatched a shiny Charmander from those
Oh,
daily eggs.
very
So
nice.
yeah,
That's
very
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 good.
surprised, very happy
Yeah.
surprised.
I mean, yeah, it's nice. Like it's like I like eggs like to a certain extent, but the tediousness of having to go in there, all that tedium of just like put in an incubator, put another in an incubator. Okay, now it's time to hatch them all. Like I've heard they made the hatch screen faster, which I think it is too. I've noticed that. Thank God. But just like yeah, it's just the tedium of it, right? It's just that's the worst part of it. If they would, the free one's great because it automatically just does it. Then you don't have to worry anything about it. It hatches and you're happy because you got probably a starter, and everyone's happy to get a starter, right? Unless it's like a
Yeah.
is there a starter I do not like actually. Let me think. Hold on. Let me think.
So I was going through my shinies. I've actually got a lot of event shinies. So I got a shiny Zora, shiny Shuppet, a Sableye, Vullaby. So those are the shinies that are related to the event that I've gotten. But 2 shiny Meowths, Growlithe, and Rattata, and the Charmander. So I've actually been
Wow,
doing, getting a lot of the
pretty
event
good.
shinies. So not bad.
No, not bad at all. Okay, nice. Nice. Yeah, like, that's some pretty good odds right there. Pretty good gets, I would say.
So we always do one of those things where you pick out your one of the
Mm,
medals and see where everybody's over at.
Pokemon poker. No, Pogo poker is what we call it. Pogo poker.
Pogo Poker.
Are you gonna pick it or you want me to
So
pick it this time? You want to do it this time?
no, go ahead and pick one out.
All right. Let's go super duper random on this. Super duper random on this. Just waiting for the game to load. Sorry guys, it takes a while.
I mean, I could come up with one that a lot of people are going to be grinding now or soon have already done. Would be the
Ooh.
Purifier. So
Oh,
the
the
Purifier,
purifier.
yeah,
You know
that's
what?
to get from level 72 to 73. You have to
You know
do
what?
100
You
purifications.
mentioned it. We have to do it now. Purifier. Let's see what we got. Purifier. I don't even know where mine is.
So it
Purifier.
looks like a little sun almost in the middle of it, and it's got a little line sticking out of it.
Yeah.
I'm at a 532. So wonder what you're at with your purifier, Dark.
I'm at finding it right now. Ah, there it is.
Hmm.
Purifier. I'm at 393, so not too high. So yeah, what's your purifier medal, guys? I'm at 393. So I still have quite a ways to go because I need to hit, was it 1000, right, to get to platinum, but you need 100 for just for that level purify,
Yep.
correct? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, for a while, before anytime I had 1,000 dust one, before I transferred them and got
Mm,
rid of them, I would just purify it. So that's a simple way to do it. 1,000 dust to get the metal, working on the metal is not bad.
mhm.
And one thing you can do, if you search for a candy KM1, that does show you most of those are going to be, and obviously on shadow, most of those are going to be 1,000 dust. Not all of them, but there's a few exceptions there. So Imagine's got definitely the record there at
Jesus Christ.
27.99. The Bombidity's at 633.
Just think about
Got
how much that dust could have been used for something else so much, and you could have powered up a whole Pokemon with that much dust.
Yep.
That's still crazy impressive, but I just think to myself, I could have powered up like 3 mods with all that dust right there. Even that much? I don't even know. No, let's see. I guess
Did I beat
not.
it up?
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Is
that.
it
So the
2 points?
Bombidity just passed 200,000 catches. That's pretty impressive. The Majin Legacy is at 269,000 catches. So just trying to give some sort of context for it. And yeah, the Majin doesn't like that. Oh, he actually just showed me today. He caught a purifiable Shundo
Oh,
for Latias.
that's pretty
So
cool.
yep. And he will never keep anything that's a shadow. He just doesn't like the way that they look. So he's gonna be purifying that one, no doubt about it.
I mean, I'll be honest. From XD, I like the look of shadows. I've been pre-programmed to enjoy shadow Pokemon. I just wish Shadow Lugia looked like Shadow Lugia in the game.
Meaning the one in Pogo doesn't look like the one in the mainline game you're talking about. Is that what you're saying?
Two things. One, yes. Two, it's not a mainline game. It's actually a side game that was made actually by a completely different studio altogether, but it's still pretty fire. Yeah.
Nice.
Think of it more as like Pokemon Coliseum than back in the 2D days, kind of that kind of thing.
Okay, that sounds fun.
Yeah, I mean, it was
I know.
super fun. Super fun.
Yep. So kind of like, I guess, Unite has taken the place of that. Is that what you would say?
Fair margin, fair. No, completely different altogether. That was still a single player game.
Okay.
Where the whole thing was that you would get shadows from the opponent trainers and then purify them because that would make them, better, stronger. They could learn more moves, etc. While in this game, it has the exact opposite effect where you want to keep your shadows because they're so much better. They had a thematic reason why you want to purify their Pokemon. Here, there's no reason to purify your Pokemon other than you just don't like shadows, or they're more expensive to power up, or you want a Shundo or a Hundo. So, like, yeah, like it was kind of funny to me when I first came to the game, like going, wait, I want to keep shadows? Okay, guess I'm Team Rocket now. So I don't think they were Team Rocket. No, they were not Team Rocket. There was some other random thing, but not a big deal. Not a big deal because I'm not gonna look that up for this because I bet no one cares, right? Except for me here. I'm the only one who's a big mainline gamer.
Sure, there's some others here.
I
So
hope. I hope they're
yeah.
out there. There are dozens of us. Dozens.
Well, I know ZA. I don't know if some people are saying it's not a mainline game, but I know ZA is definitely converting a lot of people over. So
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Well, some people say no. Everyone says it because it's not. That's why people are saying it. I know it's very confusing. I know. Like I'm laughing at the absurdity of it. Is that why it's not a mainline game? And the answer is just that it's not. That's all I can tell you. It's just not a
super
mainline game.
super clear for us noobs.
Yeah, exactly. Right. If you don't know about it, go, wait, it's not a mainline game, but like it was like they promoted it a lot. It was the first Pokemon game on the Switch too, and I'll go, yeah, no, it's not a mainline game. It has all the markings of it. Nope, still not a mainline game. Yeah, I know. Pokemon is a weird franchise. Hey.
Well, I can tell you, I just got invited to a Gengar with the costume raid. Starts in about 20 minutes over in Australia. So I can tell you that they're now available. So
Nice.
if you know of any Australian friends, it's a good time to get better friends with them.
Excellent. All right, guys. Well, I mean, I think this went rather quickly this time. Well, it is kind of a light news week, so I mean, it makes sense. I'm okay with ending
Yeah,
early. How about you, Terminal? You good? Let everybody get to bed
yeah,
early, you know?
definitely. I mean, this is we're just talking about part two
Yeah.
versus Halloween part one. Definitely took up more time. So
Mhm.
and so thank you for joining, everybody.
Thanks,
Appreciate
everybody.
your participation, and those people who are just listening in is also very nice to have
Yes.
you guys all here. So
We
thanks
love
again.
our chatters and lurkers equally. Just like trying to make a Animal Farm quote right now, but it's not coming to me. So we'll wait. We'll leave that for later. We'll put a pin in
Thanks again, and I hope everybody stays
that.
legendary this week.
And hey, don't forget, this has been Pogo Tips with